Times in your life, sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy. I had to go into rehab. I had to ask God for His mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
I don't really know what to say on that point. Like, when I first seen this, some of y'all I shared it with, some of y'all I didn't. Which to me, that looked like a drug-filled rage. And to be honest with you, ain't no telling how long he been living a drug-filled lifestyle. But being an ex-drug dealer, I've seen that before. I can't tell you how many times I've seen situations take part like that at some motel and or hotel room after a night of drugging and drinking. And with that being said, with the opioid epidemic and crisis that we have been dealing with for the past, say, 20 years maybe, and then before then, the the designer drugs, so the ecstasy and Molly, and before then the crack and the cocaine, and before then the heroin. What I would what I would add to this situation is he ain't the only one that did some shit like that, how off that shit. He ain't the first, he won't be the last. And what this makes me think of is there are a lot of hidden hotel videos of people losing their cool. There are a lot of maybe even phone videos, etc. With that being said, once someone hits that point of rock bottom, some people get stuck there, some people go deeper into the abyss, and some people turn around and come back. Now, judgment is not for me. That's reserved for a much more powerful person than me. Whether I like somebody or don't like them don't make no difference in the real grand scheme of things. Whether I believe or don't believe somebody makes no difference in the grand scheme of things. What makes a difference is what we all see when we look in the mirror. So we're not this man's judge. We can have our opinions, our likes and dislikes, but we not this man's judge no different than we is anybody else's judge. But what bothers me about this is I see everybody kicking this dude while he's down. He might deserve to be down. He might have fell down. It might be a million things, but take it from somebody who's been down and seen the floor. Not only have I been down because I fell down and seen the floor, but shit, I was pretty much born on that motherfucker. And the thing about being kicked while you're down is we all got shit on the floor. So while you kicking somebody while they down, you can easily end up on the floor because of your shit. And are you gonna want to be kicked? And then what bothers me is the people doing the most kicking got their own allegations. They got their own arrest records. They got their own cases, possible lawsuits, etc., etc., skeletons in their closet. And we live in a world where everybody has not so much as an opinion, but we have striking judgment on top of each other, and then everyone has a platform to promote their judgment of one another without ever looking at themselves. You know, over here in Juan-O's world, it's a whole lot of shit we don't agree with, but we also not gonna be kicking people while they down because shit, I used to sell crack. And in the right form, somebody producing a video of me selling crack to the wrong or right person, like shit, that would look bad. You know, it was sometimes I would show up on the first or the third, and motherfucker might be giving me 30, 40% of their check. To see that on video, oh man, I would be disgusted. Some nights when I sit up and I try to go to sleep, I'd be disgusted at the thought of that's how I used to make a living, but nonetheless, that's what was going on. With that being said, we ain't gonna say too much more. I guess we just gotta sit back and wait and see. And we out.